The seat, steering wheel and pedal positions help, I'm sure. You can settle into an 812 easily. Yes, it feels wide, because it is, and yes, the nose feels long, because it is, and yes, the rear three-quarter visibility is pretty poor. But it's not intimidating. The steering is light, as ever, with the same ratio as the F12, so it's around 2 turns lock to lock, and, while that makes it feel nervy just off straight ahead, after brief acclimatization you learn to live with its energy. There isn't a vast level of feel, but there never was with Ferrari's hydraulic system, either. What the steering does tell you is passed on in nudges and hints, so it's better to release your grip on the wheel because the car appreciates smooth inputs. That way you can take it up to its limits without upsetting the balance of what is, let's not forget, a relatively heavy car. You wouldn't know that from its capability, or from its agility, or from its carbon ceramic brakes seemingly unstoppable stoppability? But wait, there is. The gearshift is probably the finest dual clutch in motordom. It's easily flipped. Fixed paddles unleash the fastest upshifts and most quickly brapped downshifts in the business. They're so fast that at the end of a straight, on road or track, you find yourself waiting longer to activate them, taking advantage of the smoothness of braking in a single gear, then grabbing them one after another quickly as you turn. Turn in ambitiously, at low speed, and the 812 can understeer a bit, but at faster speeds the rear bias makes it neutral at least, lively at most. Then, on the way out of any corner, at any speed, 789 bhp makes the rear move as much as you like, and when the Superfast slides, it does so quickly but controllably. The engine's sharpness means it's better to stay strong on the accelerator and wait for the vehicle speed to gently match the wheel speed, lest it slip clumsily back into line. Unlike with a turbo, there's no engine hang when you lift off to keep the rear tires spinning, which, I think, is a reason the mid-engine 488 GTB is even easier to mess around with than the 812 Superfast. But that the 812 Superfast is this easy at all is absurd. When it does slide, the steering wants less torque to countersteer than it does to add more lock. If you do it naturally you'll hardly notice, if you don't, it'll help you out. Only once in a day's driving, not long after I got into it, did the 812's steering torque build up when I wasn't expecting it, which is probably me clumsily acclimatizing. After that it felt entirely natural. Should I buy one? Hell yes. The rivals are few and far between, non-existent at this performance level, and few feel this comfortable to push hard in. The 812 feels less natural, perhaps, than an Aston Vanquish S's, which feels an altogether lazier, perhaps more analog experience. Preferring a Vanquish to an 812 would be like taking a roll-top bath over a jacuzzi. There are reasons why you would, but technologically and experientially, the Superfast offers more. More than anything else in this class? No doubt, although nothing is ever perfect, says De Simone. That's true, but no other Super GT car has yet come this close. Ferrari 812 Superfast price £253,000 engine V12. 6496cc, petrol power 789 bhp at 8,500 revolutions per minute, torque 530 pounds-foot at 7,000 revolutions per minute, gearbox 7-speed dual clutch automatic, curb weight 1,630 kilograms, 0 to 62 miles per hour 2.9 seconds, top speed 211 miles per hour, economy 19.0 miles per gallon, combined CO2/tax band 340 grams/km, 37% rivals Aston Martin Vanquish S, Lamborghini Aventador.